This week, our reporters have talked to many veterans in the community to highlight their service as we approach the 4th of July. Tonight, we hear from the heads of several veterans organizations throughout the Mid-Ohio Valley. In their own voices, they explain how their service has continued long after leaving the armed forces.
For me, it's a mechanism to help me cope with what I've been through in the two combats. It's kind of like taking a drug, you know. I gotta be interactive with veterans, or you know, I get homesick.
We work with homeless veterans that in time of need with helping with their children or a widow of a veteran. We've gave them food, clothing for their back, put them up in hotels when they needed to instead of sleeping out in the cold, and we're just there.
When you've wore the uniform as long as I have, you know, it's in your blood every day. You've just got to, it comes natural. You got to help veterans. And that's basically what we do, regardless whether it's helping with cars, bills, you know, moving. We've put wheelchair ramps in before. We've helped move from one hospital to another. We just do it all.
We just, whatever they need, we try to get and support them. I mean, I don't have the funding like a lot of people do, but we do fundraisers and stuff like that, so that if the veteran needs something, then we'll get it to them.
Can you speak some about what it means for you personally, both to have served, but also to be working with other people who did as well, and just doing whatever you can for them?
It's the pride of it. I love it. I'd do it all again, never change anything. And I love helping the veterans as much as I can, wherever I can.
What veterans need to survive, like some of the other guys have talked about. If we don't, nobody will. Nobody knows better what veterans need than veterans.
Marine Corps Veterans Association, we work out of Wood County and Washington County. We go to schools, elementary schools, and teach flag etiquette. I'm also with the Marine Corps League. We do honor fallen veterans with funeral details, flag folding.
My main focus as the chaplain for both the VFW and the American Legion is to try to ensure that the last thing that the family remembers following the funeral is honors done properly by the military, because they deserve it. Oftentimes the families have no idea what this person has gone through. I was also with the hospice organization, where we had the opportunity to speak to veterans who were maybe just days or hours away from passing. And the family was just aghast at the information that this gentleman or lady opened up with.
We seek donations, so when the office calls and says there's a veteran that falls between the cracks and can't get some kind of benefit, we try to come up with the means and the ways of supporting that need so they don't feel like second-class citizens and are taken care of. If we have a widow that needs assistance, we go with the widow. It's not just the veteran. I had an oldest brother that was 22 years Air Force, and unfortunately we lost him 4 years ago to Agent Orange. So that even kicked me into gear even that much more, knowing what he went through the last few months of his life, that I owed that back to other vets.
Different veterans will go to different organizations, and that's why there's so many. And there's different personalities, and we all love the flag. We all signed on the dotted line. We all would have given our life for this country, for this community, because that's what we believe in.
Nobody should suffer personally, but our veterans have done a lot and paid for supporting for our freedom and stuff like that there, and we need to be there to support them in their time of need, because they was there to support our country in their time of need.
You take AMVETS, you take DAV, they all say something a little bit different, but we all work together. Not one is any more important than the other. We all work together. We're all for the common goal of helping out our veterans. We all have the spirit of, I think that any of these gentlemen in here, I would have been very proud to serve with side by side at any point in my service.
People with post-traumatic